Hello, everybody. Hi. How you doing? Hope you're good. I literally just had an error then. I was thinking, what the hell is going on? What is going on? Oh, God. Oh, why is that as well? Mute that. There we go. Nothing's working the way it's supposed to. Hi, guys. Hi, Shardinians. How are you doing today? Hope you had a good day. Hope you had a good start to the week. Come in, say hi. Ooh, Jesus. It is hot. It is real motherfucking hot. Like, seriously. It really is. Let me just start an Instagram link. That's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Say hi in the chat, people. Let me see who's here, who's joining us today. Guys on Instagram, if you want to join the conversation and pop over to YouTube. Yes. Erin, you've already started. You've already started. For those that don't know, I'm all things sugar and Shay Sade. Hey. And this is the debrief. This is where I talk about Love Island, both UK and USA. And today we're talking about UK episode, season 12 episode. What the hell episode is it? 15. And USA season 7 episode 18. I'm doing a little bit of both, people, you know, mixing it up. Guys, as you come in, make sure that you hit that like button. Please do it now. Also, subscribe to the channel and share with like-minded people. Also, if you're replay gang, leave the comment as well. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why everyone's so freaking shy about leaving comments at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Actually, some people left some comments on my earlier video about Love Island USA episode 18. That was nice. Thank you, guys. But on the lives, they're not leaving comments like that. I don't know what's happening. But feel free, man. I'll respond and everything, you know. Let me see who's in the chat today. So, hey, Erin. I love that you're bright and early. Absolutely love that. And Erin is saying, Shardinians, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and join the chat. Hey Keisha, how you doing? Erin asks, do we even need to mention UK episode? It was trash, but we'll get onto it. We'll get onto it. Sora is saying good evening. Hi, Sora. Hi, Gilda. Sora's asking, are we official with the name Shardinians? I mean, I don't mind it, you know. I can't lie. I don't mind it. It's taking a, like, you know. I think it's a vibe. Thank you so much. I can't remember who actually came up with it. Was it Sim or was it Erin? I can't remember. But I like it. I like it. Online. Hello. Big up to yourself as well. Hey, also it said hey Gilda already. Hey Little Rock. Hey Janelle as well. Little Rock said I didn't watch. So glad you guys in the chat cussed it off. It was terrible. Love Island UK episode 15 was terrible. Hey Abbas, how you doing? You good? It was terrible. It was really, really bad. Like, yeah, I think it was a waste. But you know, like if you could put in refunds for your time, I would like a refund for that, please. Yeah, I want a full refund. Yeah. I want a full refund. That was a waste of time. That could have been an email. It could have been a text. It could have actually been a text. They could have just sent a text to everybody and said, this is what happened. Maybe a few pictures. That was about it. But we didn't need to sit there and watch any of that. Like, terrible job. And the fact that they're going head to head with the USA at the moment, like, it's terrible job. Absolutely terrible. I don't know what's happened. Are the producers off or something? Did they make this episode themselves? Is it self Villa directed? Like, it's really bad. So bad. So freaking bad. Of course I'm in the wrong notes again. So the main thing that's happened, actually, let me even just see if there's anything of worth showing as well. It's terrible. So what is that? Would you give it out of 10, guys? Put in what you gave it out of 10 in the chat, and who, if anybody, is the MVP or man of the match of that episode for UK, because I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Let's see. Let me refresh this. Da-da-da-da-da. Was there any kind of really cool moment? I guess this, but yeah. You would have said 0.5. Aaron said minus. You can't get minus 0. Minus 0. Honestly, I can't think of one truly good thing that happened in the episode. Did anything really good happen? Yeah, when Harry was chatting crap. Oh, let me see if I can find that. Let me see. Because they don't always put out all the clips at the same time. I don't know if I got Harry. Da-da-da. This was weird as well. Sorry. Okay. Basically, a generous 2. Like the life hack. Thank you, Elsid. Appreciate you. Thank you. Keisha said 1, and that's generous. MVP was Ian Sterling for pronouncing that long Welsh place. Oh, I didn't even notice that, but okay, cool. No, it's not often Ian gets a mention, so okay, cool. Erin says drier than a Popeye biscuit, drier than the sand dunes in Dubai. Alice gave it a generous 2. That is really generous. What is that for? How did they earn 2 points? 2 points. Terrible. Obviously, we had a recoupling. The girls picked. It was dry though. Tony picked Harrison. I can't lie. I was actually late to watching it, so I didn't see what she said. Don't really care either. Do you know what I mean? But they're together now. Meg, of course, picked Dijon. No surprises there. She was happy with her speech, I guess, and so was Dijon. Shakira, I mean, it was a long time coming anyway. We could see it, them lining it up. She picked Harry. She said that he's hilarious, charming, and funny, but he drives up the wall or something like that as well. Yasmin picked Ben. Yeah, I think they're gonna go. No one really likes Ben that much, and no one really likes Yasmin that much. So that's an easy couple to get rid of, as far as I'm concerned. Really, really easy couple to get rid of. Ben said he came. Oh no, sorry. Yasmin was saying that she came to explore romantic connections, and she's excited to explore a connection with him as well. It's just a weirdo. Alima obviously picked Ramel. She said he makes me feel giddy, makes her touchy-feely, and she's not usually like that. Megan. So Megan, at this point, Megan had a choice between Tommy and Connor. And you know, Connor has been laying it on thick recently. She decided to choose Tommy for this. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe just a safe bet, I guess. Helena then had to go with Shay. She talked about something about him being a respectful man or something like that. But everything she was saying was like taking digs at Harry, it seemed. And then Emily had to pick Connor. Yeah. So yeah, it was dry. Oh, hey, Bev. Bev is saying they're setting out for the Shakira and Tony fallout. I think so. Like, but I like the idea of Shakira and Harrison together. Like, I like that. I think they go really well together. I think they go together. I think they go together real bad. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's play some clips and we can talk. We can chat about them. How am I going to do this? 1 second. For the people that didn't watch it, this is super helpful for you. So we did have. Do you guys want to see? What's it called? What's her name? Helena and when she decides enough is enough, or do we want to watch her lie? She's lying to herself. I don't know. she's lying to Harry and herself. Is Harry crying after the recoupling? It looks like it. He shed a tear. He shed an actual tear. So Helena, she has finally had enough after recoupling with Shakira picks Harry. And mind you, I think it was pointed out later on in the show that what do you call it? Helena done it first to Shakira. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a little bit of karma, no? It's just a little bit of karma. So she shouldn't be so in her feelings like this. I don't know. I thought she was made of stronger stuff. I thought she was used to this kind of stuff. But yeah.
Because like obviously I know that we said yesterday that like, we'll be friends and stuff, but I can't be your mate in here, mate.
Yeah, that's fine. I get that.
You've not even apologised to me for anything that you've done.
I'm sorry.
I just can't really make sense of your like this whole.
Wait, do you believe him? If someone said you haven't even apologized to me for what you've done, and he just goes, "I'm sorry," what, like, is that not instant rage? I don't know. People are very calm these days. They really are.
Situation like you've not even tried to fight for it. You've then just gone straight onto Shakira, and then been telling Shakira that you're gonna like change your behaviour, but like never even had thought to do that for me once.
I thought it was too good.
This is the problem, yeah, that she knows straight up that what he said to Shakira, that he would change his behavior. To be fair, he is lying to Shakira, but even saying the lie, you know, he's not going to do that for her. He didn't even have the inclination to lie to her, you know? Horrible thing. And he's just looking at her. He's a hobbit anyway.
What do you mean too good?
I mean, I've done it in the past where I self-sabotage because I just think it's too good to be true. I'm 30 years old. I get it. Like, I'm not making any excuses here. Like, all I've ever seen is like things with an expiry. And it felt too good with you.
You've got to snap out of that habit, Harry.
Do we believe him? Because I don't freaking believe him. What do you mean it's felt too good? I was just like, if this ain't a line, like, what the hell? What are you talking about? It felt too good. He exactly doing his monologue. Wild, absolutely wild.
You're never going to get anywhere.
It doesn't happen that often because I never get into anything that's that good. But it was just like, obviously with us, like instant. I just didn't have to force anything, and he made me laugh, and I could see it, and then I just...
Yeah, it's done now, isn't it? I can't go back on it.
No, I know, but I did want to have this conversation with you. I didn't feel like last night was the right time.
I don't know how you just jump from person to person so quickly. Like, I feel like, yeah, I said I was done yesterday, but I kind of didn't expect us to just be finished by me saying that I'm done. Like, I thought we were going to have some kind of conversation about it, because that to me just looks like you never cared. Like, you could just walk.
Is the begging? Why are you begging him? Like, this is ridiculous. You're begging this man to care about you. And then you're saying to him, I don't know how you can jump person to person to person. Wasn't it you and your big self that was grabbing his foot to come to the hideaway with you when he was literally in the bed with Shakira? What are you talking about? Of course he's going to jump person to person because you allowed him to jump to you. Ridiculous. He just said this man is the biggest liar. He said to Dijon he likes Shakira because she won't let him get away with his nonsense, but Helena just lets him run riot. Yeah. But I don't even know if he believes that fully. Abby said he's making his own movie. Keisha saying he had this conversation many times with many different Helenas. Yeah. Elsa said, why is he a hot commodity? We don't know. We don't know. We don't get it. We don't get it. Anyway, that's enough of that one. No, we don't get it. We don't get it. It's just weird. It's just weird. But then after the conversation, this is where he gets a little bit teary-eyed. So this was the clip that was shown on After Sun yesterday. Well, actually, they both get a little bit teary-eyed, to be honest. So, you know, emotions are running high. It's quite intense in the villa. So I think it's just a little bit of that also as well. Let me just again. Sorry, I didn't even mean to take it off the screen. I just wanted to change the thing. But yeah.
I don't have a feeling like this in here.
And this is what I thought was going to happen as well, because he did go on to say, him saying all that he said, I knew she was going to run back to her girls, and I knew he was gonna. They were gonna gas her up. Keisha said, "I think it's hey people. It might be. It might be."
I said you haven't even apologized to me. Like I said, you're not my friend because it's been like a whole day now and you've not even tried to speak to me. All you've done is go straight to Shakira and say like you're going to change for her and all this shit. I said I never even got that. Yeah, and he just said like he thinks I'm too good for him.
He doesn't deserve you, and you know that. We don't have to tell you that. He has no remorse for the situation whatsoever. No respect. He's a cold-hearted prick.
If I could have it my way, you and Helen will be together, like you two get along. Like I could clearly see there's a connection between you two.
Yeah.
What matters is what you want, innit?
Yeah.
You happy with what you got?
Yeah, I think so, mate. It's just more like
He's not.
like we just have like nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, man.
where it's just like we're good, and then it's just like she can't even be around me. It's just like it's just weird.
I think this is what's paining him more than anything is that, oh, I can't even just have my buddy. He kind of just wants her to be a little bedroom buddy, you know, that they can play around, do naughty things, be flirty and stuff. And he just doesn't, what do you call it? He just doesn't want to take her serious, but he doesn't want her to be angry with him. Elson, full disclosure, I don't watch the shows, but I'm here to support your channel. Thank you so much, Elson. I appreciate you. He sounds so happy with what he got. Yeah, I think he knows he's just trying to fool up Shakira's head. He's just trying to get peace, really, with her, which is kind of rude anyway.
It's all me, mate. Just like self-sabotage. Like, cause it was like too good. Can't do anything to make it better because like it'll never be the same now after the way I've acted. Do you know what I mean?
I guarantee you he'll come wriggling back, and then you're going to be in a better situation that you can tell him to fuck off because he's not in a fucking position to be treating you like this. He's had one too many fucking chances, and the best thing he had was you.
I'm gonna just have to just pray tonight and just hope that somehow there's a miracle and you two can get back together.
But there ain't no me and Helen.
Not Dijon asking for miracles. This guy disappoints me so much. Oh my god, he's so annoying.
I know, guys. There's none of that now, anyway.
No, for now.
Like, I can't go into it thinking, oh, it's gonna work out with Helena in a while. Like, you can't live like that.
No, yeah, you can't live like that.
Like, I've just got to forget about it for now.
Forget about it. Ridiculous. Keisha saying it's not like she moved to the other side of the world. If he wanted her back, he could win her back. He just doesn't want to look. He just doesn't like that he looks bad. Yes, exactly. That is the thing. And I think this is what I'm saying. If he was just like, you know what, Helena, let's go to the hideaway, she would go. She would freaking go. Like, it's not going to be hard at all. Keisha says, wasting prayers. Yeah, it's my team. Yes. Wasting prayers. Praying for a miracle, you know. Get out of here. You don't need a miracle. She's going back to him. There's no two ways about it. She's going back there. Of course she is. And like I says, Harry is hurt, man. His side chick became indirectly his main chick, but he has a fetish for POC chicks. Should we feel sorry for him? I don't think we need to feel sorry for him. Gilda said, Dijon, pray for yourself. Innit? He's gonna need to. He's gonna freaking need to. Then I don't care about any of this. So then we had, oh no, they didn't put it in a video, but we did have a little scene with Harrison and Shakira. These two are getting cozy. So basically, Shakira's talking to Harrison because Harrison is now coupled up with Tony. But he's also interested in Helena as well. And he's been saying a few like porcupines about, yes, the bombshell has arrived. We're going to play that clip in just a second. Sheena? I'm not too sure. Hopefully that's right. They are very close. But I'm sorry, guys. I've been saying this for ages. They look good together. They actually look good together. I think they're a better match than him and Tony and Shakira and Tony, because Shakira and Harry. he's talking to Helena a little bit as well. And Tony was, Shakira was just like, just be transparent with Tony. Just be transparent with Tony. Make sure, like, do you know what I mean? And then she's like, what are you looking for? And he's just like, someone that looks like you, actually. But look how she's laughing. And that wasn't a nervous laugh. That was, oh, me. Like, do you know what I mean? Harrison is gonna cause trouble between them for sure, and I agree what Beverly was saying, that 100%. Yeah, it's setting up between the fight between Tony and Shakira. I don't really want that to happen, but I feel like it's gonna. Keisha's saying, see, they look so good together. They really do. Uncle Harry's not the one. Dirty Uncle Harry. Yeah, he's not the one. He isn't. I think they're gonna pair with Helena. Probably, but I don't want that to happen. Online says lighties with lighties. Haha, it's a light off. I don't know why that's so funny. That's very silly. They're all competing. Okay, so then we had bombshells arrived to the villa. Wait. Other than this, is that it? Fine. So I will explain. So what's happening is there's 4 new bombshells. They've invited, who've they invited again? Ramel, Dijon, Helena, and Emily. They've invited them to the sleepover house. So all these 4 are going to be in the sleepover house. So let's actually take a quick look at the bombshells. This is super helpful today. Wait, that's Melisha. Okay, cool. So we've got Caprice. This is Caprice. Caprice says she's looking for that 90s kind of love, but will she find her leading man in the villa? Who knows? So let me just have a quick look at her thing. Okay, you guys can see that. I'm off to find villa. So I don't know. Beach girl, holiday, influencer type. She's from Essex, right? I think. Yeah, I think so. So that's Caprice. Let's just go back real quick. And then we've got Giorgio. Giorgio? What? So ready to dial things up and bring the Aussie heat. Giorgio is looking for his Bondi Beach babe. But this man sounds English, no? Or does he live in Australia? He sounds proper English to me. Seriously. Caprice is 22. Yeah, no, wait. Am I getting them confused? Let me look at their faces again. No, Caprice is 26. She's from Essex. And Poppy, this one, she is 22. I can't remember what she does. Poppy is all about ambition, big energy, and she's looking for a man who will keep her on her toes. Let's quickly look. Have a look. Oh, bro. So I don't know who she's going to go for. Oh, she skis. Or at least been on a skiing holiday. Again, just influencer types, I guess. Like, do you know what I mean? Even less pictures. Beverly's saying, yeah, he's English, Italian, Georgia. Okay, cool. Poppy's a dental nurse or something. Okay, cool. So yeah, she's 22. So she's in that same age group as Shakira and Harrison as well. So that's nice, like a few more young people for them to interact with. So, and then Will, Farmers Weekly, 4th fittest farmer in 2023. Will isn't sheepish about stirring the pot to meet his soulmate. Wasn't the last Will a farmer as well? I'm pretty sure he was. To be fair, I didn't write anything down about him. I don't know. One of these guys is 30. I don't know if this is him or Giorgio. Who voted for that? Will looks, I can't lie, Will does look like he's done a hard day's work. He really does. He looks like he works. Oh, look, even Farmer Will, he's there. That's Will from last year, yeah. That's actually funny. He said, hey, twin. Oh, that's funny. He says, hi, twin. I like that. Will does look about 40. So, yeah, that is it. Giorgio. Sorry, I didn't even look at Giorgio's page, did I? Let's see what Giorgio's saying. I think Giorgio's 30. I think so. Oh, whose child is this? Oh, not his, thank God. Not thank God, but you can't have like a little baby and then go into the villa. That would be wild work. Okay, he's into football. This is sister from down under. Okay. Georgia's 30, thank you. Okay, looks like a bit of a fitness lad. I think you're okay, cool. All right. That's Giorgio. And then let's just have a quick look at Will. But I can't lie, everybody seems dry. Oh, is he 25? Bro. Oh, he's also a fitness guy as well. Okay. But he's the one that said that he's funny. He's really, really funny. Okay. All right. Well, I can't lie. A little bit not really impressed. So that was the episode, guys. It was a bit boring. It was a little bit boring. Seriously. And I'm hearing people say that this is the greatest season ever. And I'm just thinking, where? How? Like, absolutely not. It really isn't. Everyday fitness instructions. Oh my God, it really is. Elsa said, is he the only one who thinks he's funny? Might be the case, not gonna lie, might be the case. Seriously, they do seem desert dry. It's very, very dry. Keisha is haram. What's haram? I don't know what's haram. Oh God, yeah, it's a very regular villa at the moment. Caprice is the one going for Dijon right now, and they had a bit of a conversation. He was flirting hard with her, so let's see what's happening. I think Meg is basically gonna crash out. She is definitely gonna crash out. No, I know what it means. I mean, like, what is she referring to when she says it's haram? Thank you, Gilda. Keisha saying the Connor, Emily, Megan, Tommy storyline is very, very dry. It is. It's so dry. Like, they should just swap for a couple of days and see how it feels and get over it. Get over it. Like, no one cares. I don't need to see drawn out conversations with Meg talking to Connor, Tommy talking to friggin' Emily. It's just dry. Also, I can officially say I am not an Emily fan. She is irritating. She's actually really, really irritating. Like, I was just like, just turn it off. Like, stop talking. It's a lot. It's actually a lot. Okay, guys, I think we are going to switch now to USA, unless anyone's got any more points about UK. I think I've squeezed out everything that can be squeezed out of UK at the moment. But is everybody watching USA now? Please. Are you watching? Oh, Harim. Sorry, my bad. I thought it said haram. Sorry, I'm a dyslexic. Keisha said there's too many people in the villa, so now I'm saying they must be putting together a harem. That's what it seems. Oh, Sid, you're not watching. It's so freaking good. Maybe this is not your thing, but it's so good. It's so freaking good, man. It is my favorite thing. Keisha, you're still on episode 1. What's going on? Can we please, guys, Shardinians, let's get it together. We need to. Seriously, it's juicing up. It's getting really, really good. I feel like we need to. Give us the latest cut. Okay, cool. So your brain is tired. I'm so sorry. We had probably one of the most shocking, not recoupling, dumpings, yeah, that I've probably ever seen in the history of me watching Love Island. Like it was just it was too much. I literally audibly gasped. I was annoyed. I was so annoyed. I said I enjoy watching your recaps. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I was so freaking annoyed. I'm pissed off. Justice for Jeremiah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I didn't even know, yeah, that. No, it's the injustice of it all. It is the injustice of it all. I'm gonna play some clips. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play some clips in just a second. But yeah, it's the injustice of it all. Basically, they had a dumping where was basically America was voting for favorite boy, favorite girl, and one boy, one girl got dumped from the island. So who got dumped? Jeremiah. Jeremiah got dumped from the island. Yeah, he was in the bottom three. We'll get to it. And he got dumped from the freaking island. How did I'm mad. I'm still mad. I'm still freaking mad. I'm just mad. But anyway, so and also Hannah got dumped as well. And I do like Hannah. I've liked her as a character. I thought she was really good for the villa. So I am a bit sad about Hannah. But Jeremiah, I'm mad because Ace is the one who's been campaigning to get rid of Jeremiah from the very beginning. Ace is a hater. As I said in my video, yeah, if Jeremiah has one hater, it's Ace. If he has 0 haters, Ace is dead. Ace is a freaking hater. Oh my God. It's so annoying. It's so annoying what he's done. He poisoned everybody's mind against Jeremiah and managed to get him out. It was like, as I said also as well, it's like he read the 48 Laws of Power or something before he went in there. And he was just like, right, this is what I'm going to do. Hey, it was a lot. Okay, let me line up some clips because let me even start. Like we start, yeah, with the new bombshell. Wait, where is she? The new bombshell and Jeremiah, they're getting very, very, very cozy. They're really getting on well together. Let me just see. And they have a really cool moment, and they're like, you know, they're vibes in, they're kissing, that sort of thing. So the people voted him out. So he was in the bottom 3, and then his fellow, what do you call it? Islanders voted him out like the spineless snakes that they are. Okay, so first of all, we see Andrina and Jeremiah, you know, getting on really, really well. Let me just play this for you. Hold on.
See you.
That's good to know. Because the feeling is definitely one side. No, I'm just kidding. Mutual.
It's mutual. It's definitely mutual. I feel like from the moment I walked in, you were like,
no. I was like, she cool. Like, she's beautiful and gorgeous, and her smile is amazing, and she smells good, but that's it.
That's it.
They look so good together. Jeremiah and Andrina. Yeah, Andrina. They look so freaking good together. Like, they're like bloody cartoon characters. Like, it's just, this was the beginning of it was a romance.
Yo, you're laughing at you cry. I love it. That's so funny to me.
Wait, what y'all think about that situation?
That dude is head over heels.
I was really excited to
know. Basically, the boys, so Ace, Nick, Pepe, and Taylor were all watching this happen, and they start hating on freaking Jeremiah. They start hating on him. Ace is just like, oh yeah, he's zooming in on her again. He's repeating the same cycle. Like, what? you know, God forbid a guy falls in love. God forbid a guy fancies a girl and the girl fancies him back. Like, what the hell? What is he supposed to do? It's Love Island, for Christ's sake. They were getting on well. He made his move and she was for it. So it's reciprocated. So they are getting it on. What is the problem? What is the frigging problem? Ace is just a freaking hater, man. Honestly, he's a big time hater. So what you don't see here is just like, what you don't see here is just like them going in on him. Erin say, make sure you watch this clip. Who brought up Jeremiah? Taylor. Who said Jeremiah was locked in? Nick, his so-called bestie. Yes, Nick is the biggest snake of them all because he's calling him his bestie. 100% he is. But what you're forgetting also, Erin, is that Ace done a big speech in this. He was the one who tried to put in the strategy. And also as well, he's got them all under control. He's got them all locked into his way of thinking. So he doesn't even need to start things anymore. You know, Taylor's just trying to impress his master. That's all. But Nick is the biggest snake. So yeah, they have oh God, sorry. I'm so annoyed. I'm so freaking annoyed by this whole thing. Seriously. Like how it's a travesty. It was an absolute travesty. Like it shouldn't happen, or they should have changed things in some sort of way, but it was just really, really bad. So right after this happened, they get this text. They have to go to the fire pit. They know America's been voting for favorite boy, favorite girl. And the Islanders with the fewest votes get dumped, etc., etc. Huda is literally prepping herself like, I'm going to go. Like she knows she thinks it's her time. But, and also the bombshells are not allowed to vote in this or don't have a say in this as well. Or they're not up for the vote and they don't have a say in anything. So the girls that get saved in no particular order, but of course in order, is Orlandia, Sierra. One second. Orlandia, Sierra, Shelley, which Ace is really happy about. And yeah, so those are the three that save. So then we have Amaya, Iris, Hannah in the bottom three. Yeah. Mind you, when Huda's name got called to be saved, so Huda was also saved, they made Jeremiah read out the text that Huda is saved. Wicked work. It's absolutely wicked work. So then Amaya, Iris, Hannah are all in the bottom three. They made Pepe read out this text, yeah? Pepe is coupled up with Hannah. Again, wicked work. So now all the boys are standing. Oh, so all the girls are standing there. And then the Taylor has to read out for the boys, right? So the boys that are safe, and I don't know if I've missed someone though, actually. Not Taylor has to read out for the boys. I can't remember. So the boys that are safe are Taylor, Nick, Ace. Those are the ones that saved. So they had Jeremiah, Austin, and Pepe all vulnerable. So then obviously one girl, one boy to be dumped. So they made the girls choose which girl should go, and they made the boys choose which boy should go, which in my Love Island encyclopedia, yeah, my Love Island Wikipedia, I don't think that's usually how it goes. Usually the girls vote for a boy and the boys vote for a girl. So I feel like this is freaking rigged. It's just rigged. It's so annoying. So the girls, Shelley was the one that decided to give the news, and she was just like, you know what, we consider you a sister, so this wasn't easy, yada yada yada. She was going on and on and on, and they decide to pick freaking Hannah, which I was just like, what? How are they picking Hannah? Hannah, who's coupled up with Pepe? They're picking Hannah. What? This was wild. They picked Hannah over Iris. I can understand Amaya because Amaya's jokes, like she's quite lovable to most people in there. Like, do you know what I mean? And also she's had a bit of a tough time as well. Also, Amaya and Shelley actually know each other outside the villa, so I think that's probably a bit harder for her to send home Amaya. So I get it. But Hannah was not expecting this, guys. She was not expecting this. She done this. Someone said, I think it's Alicia, made a comment and said it was like she was calling to her Anglo-Saxon ancestors. It was a guttural cry. It was so, she was in pain. She was in pain. She was crying instantly, full-blown tears. Ruined her makeup, ruined her face, ruined everything. She looked miserable. And then she went to anger. Hannah is wild. She was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I feel so stupid. She was mad. She was big mad. She was big mad. When they went upstairs, yeah, in the makeup room, and like, I think it was it Olangia tried to talk to her? And just like, oh, how you feeling? I think it was Olangia. I can't remember. Maybe it was Sierra. Like, how you feeling? Hannah was just like, I don't know how I can talk to the people that just voted me off this island. And I was just like, fair. Do you know what I mean? Because actually, that's a real emotion. You guys just voted me off and you want me to be nice. Nah, Hannah felt, she felt hard done by. She really did. And then anyway, going back to the boys. So Taylor was the one that kind of delivered the news. He said there was no right and wrong answer. So out of Jeremiah, who else was it? Jeremiah, who was in the bottom? Austin and Pepe. They chose Jeremiah. They chose Jeremiah knowing Austin was there. Austin, who doesn't even like Amaya. Austin, who has been, I don't know, Shelley's dick in a glass bottle, dick in a jar, like, for how many weeks? I was just like, nah, these guys are trash. They're trash. And that's why I know Ace made Taylor say it as well. I know he made him say it. I know he did. They're haters. All of them are haters. Nick is a freaking snake. He's actually a pussy. That's what I put in my notes. Like, I just can't. So yeah, Hannah's in shock. Jeremiah is just like, okay, guys, like, I can't believe this is happening. He's kind of laughing, but kind of shocked at the same time. When he's doing his little exit interview, he's talking about, like, I'm, what did he say? He said, I'm not going to lie, I feel betrayed. Because he was betrayed. He was betrayed. He was freaking betrayed. And then to add insult to injury, all the boys go into the photo booth and take pictures with him, which is bloody ridiculous. And then to add even more of a further insult to injury, Huda comes. Huda freaking comes and say, can I talk to you for a minute? What the hell? You're the cause of this. You're the cause of this. You've caused all of this. Nah, man. Elsa says Shade is going to be on the next flight to Love Island to chastise the island. If they would let me, I would. I really would. Because how dare they? Or how freaking dare they? I'm going to show the clip of Huda doing her nonsense. Sorry. She decided, I don't know how she managed to make this moment where Jeremiah is kind of at his lowest about her. I don't know. That's a special kind of delusion, a special type of narcissism that can do this. I do, as I said earlier as well, I do have a little soft spot for Huda, though, I'm not going to lie. So I actually need more fans. Like, it's baking in here. Oh, my God. And I need to cool down my laptop as well. Jesus. Everything's hot. Okay, cool. Let me play this.
I'm going to tell you that I'm really sorry that I had to be like this. And I'm sorry that I was mean.
It's okay.
And, I know I'm not the nicest to you all the time. But I promise I still care. You know that I care. Like, I walked in here and I was with you the whole time. And I have so many memories with you in here. And I truly thought I was going to be honest with you, despite what happened. But
Mr. Wright gonna rock through the door for you any minute.
Look, he don't want you, babe. He said Mr. Right is gonna walk through the door for you with you any minute. Bro.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I just wanted
Bro. He don't like you. He don't freaking like you, man. So yeah, they left the villa. Look at this picture of these two. Look how sad they look. Look, yes, exactly. Some other man, not me. Not me. Gilda said, Huda, I did not care. Nick is the one that annoys me. My best friend. Yeah, exactly. Nick took the piss. He really did. I don't know what my hair's for you. Can you see their faces? I don't know. I can't really zoom in. But you can see the face. Hannah is pissed off. She's pissed off. Jeremiah is so bad. They done them dirty. They actually done them dirty. This game is not to be trusted. Now, I haven't watched this, but people were talking about this, or people were commenting and saying that Jeremiah, they were trying to say, oh, you know, he was happy to hear from Huda, but I don't think this guy looks happy. So apparently they get some sort of phone call and they get their messages from people like saying good things. So let's just watch this real quick.
We've busted out the celly phone for another Islander, an OG this time, Jeremiah. I'm so sorry, but you know the drill. We got the celly phone messages for him.
Hey, Jeremy, Jeremiah. It's going to be hard making fun of Pepe just by myself. You being one of my best friends here, it kills me to see you go. I'm sure you think maybe you could have done things differently, or you don't agree.
You being one of my best friends here, it kills me to see you go. You freaking put like a dagger in his back. Like, what are you talking about? Nick needs to go. Ace needs to go. Nick needs to go. Nick.
Agree with our decision, but it's something we had to make as a group. I hope you know that like I truly enjoy getting to know you and becoming like such a close friend of yours, bro. And I'm gonna see you on the outside, my brother.
Jeremiah. It's all that comes out of my mouth these days, huh? I just want to let you know that I cherished everything that we had, and don't forget about me. I'm going to miss seeing your face in here, even though you probably don't know it, but sometimes I get cute just to see if you'll look. I'm going to miss your annoying ass laugh and the faces we'd make at each other from across the room, even though they got worse and worse as time went on, but it was still your face. Remember that we all love you, and I want you to know that like you have a family for life. I don't want to say love you. It's weird, but love you. Bye.
He's over it. He's over it. He don't care. He don't care. He's like, get me away from this girl. And they keep on forcing her to do more. It's just not even forcing her. She's doing it. She wants to do more as well. It's just upsetting. It was just upsetting to me. It upset me and my homegirls. Okay, but then at the end of the episode, we saw that they are actually going to Casa. They're going to Casa Amor tonight. So we've got some bombshells. Let's just have a quick look at them, shall we? So Zach, apparently he's from Big Brother UK. Did anyone know this? Someone was saying this kind of thing, but I don't know. I didn't watch it, so did I watch that? Did I watch that one? I don't think so. I don't know what season from Big Brother. Yeah, UK. Yeah. But I don't know what season. I don't know if it's recent. Is it recent? But he doesn't look like a UK person here. He looked kind of cute. Yeah, exactly, Elson. He looks cute. Evan says, Zach, my baby. So we've got Zach, and let's just go look. I'm not going to go through their profiles now. Ilan, is that he saying that? Or Elan? I'm guessing he's the new Nick. He was on Big Brother UK very recently in the last season. Okay. I just remember I didn't watch that. I can't lie, I didn't watch that. JD. JD's kind of cute, I guess. Got a little squinchy face. Brian. Oh, he looks different from what I thought he was gonna look like. What's with the tattoos, man? It's Al Pacino. Who's that? Is that Megan Fox? No, not Megan Fox. I don't know. It looks a bit like me. I don't know what's going on here. Brian. And then we have Chris. I mean, doesn't he just look... What the hell? Isn't that... Look... Okay. They could be brothers. Could they be brothers? Ilan is... Oh, is he? No. Oh, God, that's annoying. Keisha said he's fine. He's an ASOS model. Oh, is he? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Zach. Oh, Zach. Okay, okay, cool. What's Zach doing there? We got an imposter. Okay, cool. So that's the boys. And then bombshells, we got Coco. Coco, fine. I wonder who's gonna go for who. That's the point. By the way, all the boys, they're gonna do bits. They're 100% gonna do bits. I don't think all the girls will. I think only Olandria and possibly Shelly won't do anything for sure. But the rest of the girls, I think they're gonna be open and get to know everyone. Clark looks like a baddie. Grayson, how do you say that? Grayson, I don't know. Grace, I'll call her. So I guess she's the new Hannah. Jaden as well, and Vanna. Vanna doesn't look quite real here. She looks very doll-like. Okay, so those are the girls. So who do we think is going to go for who? I don't even know. I wish I had a picture of them all together, to be honest. I need to download these. But yeah, ridiculous. This person is saying Ace is going to go for Coco. Do you think? I don't think so. Nick is going to go for Vanna. Pepe for Jaden. Taylor for Clark. Austin going for Ace. That's silly. That's really silly. I don't know who's going to go for who, but I know all of the guys are going to be doing bits for sure. For sure. So, yeah, that was the episode. That was the episode. Let me just go and find first look real quick. And then, Erin, it will be your time. Oh, hold on. What's that? Ace and Coco for sure. You think? Hey, Gigi. Why? Do you think... I showed Asian guy from the UK. Yeah, Zach. He's from Big Brother UK. Why do you think he will go for, like, because the only thing, he might go for Jaden, is it? I don't know. I just feel like he might go for someone who doesn't look like Shelly or doesn't have a similar. This is Nick's time to experiment. Probably. Nick, I wouldn't, yeah, I would see if, yeah, I would predict Nick would probably go for Coco, for sure. For sure. Ace just won the... Well, if he wanted Az, why didn't he go for Olandria? What am I looking for? Love Island, USA. Bro, I literally have not watched First Look, so I don't know what it's gonna be. Right, okay. Calm down. Put this here. Gigi, what should he want instead? Bro. Okay, let's do First Look. People. I actually can't wait. And last night I actually stayed up to watch the episode, and they did me like that. Oh, it's painful, freaking painful. Okay, cool. Let's watch. It's time for.
What the f is it time for?
So good to be.
Come on. Oh, so the girls gonna be there. Throwing their secrets over her head. It's hilarious. Ooh, that looks nice.
Oh my God. What is going on here?
Hi, I'm Lena. Nice to meet you. This is my time to shine. Let's get this ball rolling. I'm single.
What happened to Casa Amor stays in Casa Amor. This year, we're doing Casa Amor very differently.
Up and down,
Oh.
That first kiss was sensual, but I had no idea who the heck it was.
She had me confusion, like every word you can think of that's a synonym for confused.
I was getting these kisses on the body and the neck, and I'm not gonna lie, it made me want more.
Damn.
Who are these beautiful women? We don't know, but we would like to get to know them. Are we in trouble? No. Will we get in trouble? Maybe.
There will be some very big decisions to make for all of you.
Now, every time you come, you always do some.
Oh, these boys, they're going to do the most. I know they're going to do the absolute most. Oh, my God. Jesus said, don't stab people to get. Is that for Huda? Oh, my God. Elsie says, stays in Casa Amor until movie night. Exactly. Everyone's going to see. Okay, let me get this link going. Anyone wants to come up and chat? Erin, it's your time. It's your time. It's your time. But yeah, I can't lie as well. USA is just so much better. It really is. Play with my emotions. They're allowed to swear at their host over there. Yes, Keisha, it looks like it. It looks like it. Seriously. But that was an awkward, like, kind of response from Adriana. So I don't know how that's gone down. I don't know. Oh, strange. Oh my God. Wow. It was a lot. Elsie said I can't chat since I don't watch that. Oh, no worries. That's okay. That's okay. No, I appreciate you even wanting to be honest. You know what I mean? But yeah. Again, I will say, if you're not watching USA, then you're definitely missing out. Although it will play with your emotions. As it's played with my it really has played with my emotions. I was up 4 o'clock in the morning, pissed off. Pissed off. Mad. Big mad. Okay. Hey, Miss Erin. Hello. Oh, you're on mute if you're talking. Elsa is asking, what other shows are you covering? At the moment, only these two, Love Island UK and Love Island USA. I will probably cover the Love Island spin-off as well, and probably Love is Blind too when it starts.
Hello.
Hey, Erin, how you doing?
Hey, doing
How's it going?
fantastic.
Say again?
Doing fantastic. I'm
good.
glowing. I'm happy.
Good.
I'm ecstatic. And I am giving middle fingers to all the Ace haters.
Oh,
Ace this, Ace that, Ace the menace, Ace the devil, Ace the demon. I don't care what y'all call him.
Right.
We ride till the wheels fall off. Because do you know what I'm tired of? I'm
What are you tired
of people not giving accountability
to
the people that deserve it. Make the people who do wrong accountable for their actions.
Mm-hmm.
Ace is not God. He's not a genie. He's not a magician.
Mhm.
Everybody walked into that villa individually.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's tied to anyone. No one. This episode really pissed me off because when I initially watched it, I didn't get to watch the whole thing because
Okay.
I was on X tweeting and
Mhm.
watching the episode at the same time. And before I could even get to the dumping,
Mhm.
someone ruined it for me.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. So I was
Oh.
like, what the hell is going on? So I literally just paused the episode, jumped
Mhm.
into a space, and that's where I found out what happened. So I had to, like, you know, give my little two-piece, and then I left the space and I said, okay, let me actually go watch this episode because the timeline is going crazy. People on
Yeah.
TikTok are going nuts.
Mhm.
Instagram is like wishing death on Ace at this point. So I was just like, all right, let me watch this. I eventually do go back. I watched the whole episode in total, and I was like, what the hell are y'all talking about? What is everybody talking about? Like, are we all living in different dimensions? Because from what I saw in this episode, I saw the girls make a decision. We see a little bit of their deliberation, but not the whole thing. And it
Yeah.
cuts. Then we see the boys have like 2 seconds of, so what do you guys want to do? Cut.
Mhm.
And then instantly we go to commercial, we come back, and
Mhm.
Shelly's standing up. And she's saying who she wants to dump. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the deliberation? ITV, Peacock, what's going on?
Yeah. Mhm.
So for me, that told me everything I needed to know about what production wants you to believe, what they want you to see. Production is playing chess, and America is playing checkers at this point. Because
Okay. Mhm.
this was set up masterfully.
Mhm.
From the very, very get-go of this season, before Ace even said 2 words, everybody were like, oh, we know Ace. He's in here for the money. He's in here to play games. He hadn't even said anything. He hadn't said anything other than, hi, my name is Ace and I'm 22. That's as far as he got. But
Mhm.
because everyone knows his personality, that's the idea that people had. What pisses me off is all of these people are influencers, models, whatever. They're all on social media. That's where they make their money. So
Okay.
to pinpoint one person as a game player when all of these jobless people all signed up to do the same show, how many models do we have in that villa right now? How many aspiring models?
I don't know if that's you. Ace is being called a game player, yeah, because of his own behavior. When he had a chance to get with Shelly, he decided not to. And that kicked off a lot of the noise about him being a game player, and also the way he also treated Amaya as well, kind of thing. So I feel like that is a big part of the reason which turned people off Ace, right? And then his constant observations about Jeremiah and Huda's relationship, but particularly focusing on Jeremiah. And it just so happens that he had an opportunity to kick out Austin, the guy who's supposed to be a Trumpy, the guy that actually Ace doesn't really even like, right? And he didn't do that. Austin doesn't even like Amaya. He, with his cronies and with his minions, I'm even going to say, because they all kind of flock to him. They go with what he says. He's the leader of the pack. He's the alpha male in the villa.
Okay.
And they came to the conclusion that Jeremiah should go over Austin.
But this is what I'm saying, Sade.
This is
the
wild.
information that we have, these people do not have. They don't have this information.
What do you mean?
As in, they don't know that Austin is a Trumpy. They don't know that Austin doesn't like Amaya.
They don't know. No.
Yeah.
Who knows? Because
Jeremiah knows. That's
Amaya,
it.
Yeah, but Amaya told Orlandia, so I'm pretty sure Taylor knows.
No. Amaya told Olandria that she feels like Austin is backing off of her a little bit. Like
Yeah.
she doesn't understand why.
No. Actually, Olandria does know, because there was one scene where Austin, Olandria, someone else was in the bed, and Austin was saying, I don't, do you know what I mean? It's too much.
This was the night before the dumping.
Yeah, so she does know.
This was all right. So what I'm saying is, from the very get-go, Jeremiah came into this group, into this villa, and didn't kind of try to integrate with everybody. As soon as he chose Huda, he stuck to Huda. If you look at the first week episodes, you will never see Jeremiah with the boys. You will never see him hanging out with the girls. Not even the girls is what I'm saying. So it's like he isolated himself with Huda. Then we remove him from Huda. He's away from Huda. He's now getting to know everybody, right? We saw him get to know, get out of his comfort zone with Iris, right?
Yeah.
Because Iris kind of drew him out of mingle. Get to know
America, Drew.
America, right?
Yeah.
I think that people need to understand that the reason Jeremiah went home has nothing to do with the way the Islanders voted. It had to do with the way that we, as a people, voted.
No.
I told you yesterday. Wait, no, Sade. I told you yesterday that a lot of people were voting erratically. Erratically, like voting like madmen. Because why you would vote favorite girl and favorite boy, and you would vote Austin and Olandria, Austin and Shelly, Jeremiah. Jeremiah didn't have enough fans to vote for him. With everything that America had seen after the whole Huda separation, there's no way Jeremiah shouldn't have been top boy. How Taylor got first?
Taylor's wild. To be fair, I don't really always trust the results that they say that the votes got. Do you know what I mean? But that's why when it goes to the Islanders and they pick a person, it's very telling of what they think about that person, and that they don't want them in the villa anymore. And I am shocked, that they took the easy way out. They took out Jeremiah instead of Austin. Austin, who's awkward. Austin, Austin can't even play with them. Like,
I'm being so real, Sade, that this y'all being manipulated by one of the biggest manipulators. Let me help you out with that, because Mandy Morris, right, is the executive producer. Mandy and her executive producer gang are playing you people.
I don't know what you mean by this, because we understand. It's not like people don't understand like what producers and stuff, but that doesn't change away from the fact that Ace does not like Jeremiah. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't change away from that fact. It doesn't. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't. Nick also, being a snake to Jeremiah. That you can't
Can we actually be honest? Can we be honest? What did Jeremiah say to Ace the day that America voted to separate him and Huda? He said, if that's how you feel, stay on that side. And what did Ace respond with?
I've been on the side. So I've been a hater since the beginning.
This is what I'm saying. Ace out of everyone in that villa has been the most honest about how he felt about Jeremiah. He's never once flip-flopped on how he felt about Jeremiah.
I don't know but he gets a prize for that. He gets a prize from being a hater.
I'm saying that Ace, aside from his hate for Jeremiah, you guys are missing the biggest picture in this whole thing. Taylor, who was just like, I just want Jeremiah to be happy. I want him and Huda to do their own thing, supporting Huda on one side. Did you know that in the first week, Taylor told Ace that he was interested in Huda?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised at all at Taylor's behavior. Like, Taylor, for me, is just like almost like a non-entity. He will do whatever Ace guides him to do.
Y'all keep saying Ace. Oh, it's frustrating.
Taylor's got a chance with Huda.
No, it's not about whether Ace is like it. This is what I'm saying. there's a lot of Ace is making these people do this. Ace is whenever you've seen Ace in a conversation with Taylor, what is he telling Taylor? You need to step up with Alandria. You need to make her feel special.
Because he wants to keep his boy in the villa.
So if he wants to keep his boy in the villa, how does that tie into trying to make way so that this person can get that person all? Nick, is where your anger should be directed at most.
No. You're not going to read that. My anger is going to
be directed at Nick.
I know that Ace is your client, and I get it, yeah. But nothing can make me not hate you.
What? Sade,
I do, but I don't like Ace. I don't like Nick right now. I've said Nick is a snake. I don't like Taylor. I don't like none of them. Even Pepe can get it right now. All of them.
No, I'm telling you, the realest snake there is Nick. Because when Nick was screaming up and down, Mommy, Mamacita, I'm gonna be an uncle. What did he do to her? He stabbed her in the back.
Yeah, he did.
He told Jeremiah, "You're my best friend. I'm just looking out for you. I want to make sure you're making the right decisions for you. Is this really what you want?" Jeremiah was like, "Okay, you know what? America decided. Cool, say less." Then as soon as Jeremiah moves on, what does Nick say? "Oh, I just feel like the way you went about it with Huda was the wrong way. You should have checked on her." Now all of a sudden, his team Huda. Then Ace is like, "Oh, I find it real funny."
But pause. Yeah, but his mind changed. Yeah, being on Team Huda because Ace was on Team Huda in that moment, and Nick wasn't. And Nick was just like, "Oh, I must follow my leader."
No. I see where you're going, Sade, but no. I see where you're going, Sade, but no, because Huda. The situation with Huda and Hannah, Ace brought it up. Ace was like, "I find it very weird that Huda would do that to Hannah, not call her and tell her, like, I'm about to move to your man." Ace didn't even finish the sentence before Nick said, "I think we're dogpiling on Huda. I think it's enough now. I think we need to let her be." Let's be very, very clear. Nicholas Van Bergensten, or whatever his last name is a snake. And I'm so happy.
I agree.
He has shown his true colors. Because everybody's been pinning all of this stuff on Ace. And you watched tonight as this man took down his best friend and said, "Bro, I'm sorry, I didn't really want, you're my best friend, right? Like, we're always going to be boys." But you had the opportunity to have your boys back. Ace is not loyal to none of these dudes in here. He's not loyal to Jeremiah. He's not loyal to Huda. He's not loyal to any of them. He doesn't owe them anything. This is the thing. He's very, very direct when he doesn't like someone. And I think he's been very clear from the very beginning how he felt about Jeremiah. He's never tried to hide it. He's never tried to say, "Oh, that's not how I feel." He's always been, "Yeah, I don't really F with you like that. So that's just what it is." Nick has pretended. Nick saw that Adrena was pushing up more on Jeremiah and was slipping away.
They all saw that as well, by the way.
When she came in, she said, "Nick, Jeremiah, Ace," right?
Ace, yeah.
She only
and guess what? Guess what, Erin? 2 of them are there, 1 of them is not.
Exactly. But she pulled Jeremiah and Nick. She pulled Jeremiah and Nick. She had good conversations with Nick. She had good conversations with Jeremiah. But when we saw her, when she was coming in, she said mainly her interest was Jeremiah. Fair. That's fair. No one is arguing that.
But this is what I'm saying. So why does Ace have such an obsession? And now he's like, "Oh, what do you call it? Jeremiah is zoning in on her, like doing repeating the cycle."
Because y'all missing what y'all missing the actual message in this. The message isn't that Ace doesn't want Jeremiah to find a girl. Did you hear what he said in that thing? He said, as soon as someone new comes in, Jeremiah has pushed away the boys. Did you notice that after that whole split with Huda and he coupled up with Iris, he started hanging out with the boys more. They were having much more of a laugh. Like, they were even cheering for Ace when he picked Shelly, because that was what Ace wanted. He wanted the camaraderie of Jeremiah coming into the fold, being part of the boys. But as soon as Jeremiah moves into a new couple, he tunnel visions and everybody else is not there.
And what is wrong with that?
The thing is, for me, I agree with everyone. It's not wrong for Jeremiah to zone in on who he likes. I need to be clear about that. I'm not demonizing Jeremiah for wanting to look for love. What I feel bad for is that as much as Jeremiah's stands are now crawling out of their holes, because I didn't know this man had supporters. I didn't know he had defenders. All these people crawling up from the gutters. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's irate.
Not the gutters.
Yes. Everybody's irate that Jeremiah went home. Why didn't you people vote him as your favorite boy? You put him in this position because y'all said from day one, Ace doesn't like him. Ace is never going to have his back. You knew that. So why did you set him up to fail? Y'all threw your vote on Huda thinking that, oh, if it came down to it, then everybody's going to, oh, it's going to be cool. It's going to be great. I was on Spaces telling people when they were like, oh, you know what? I'm not voting for Shelly and Ace. If Shelly has to be a sacrificial lamb, then that's what happens. And I said, y'all are leaving room for Austin to slip by. If you keep voting the way you're voting, Austin's going to go far. And what did I say? This is exactly what happened. Because while people were picking and choosing their faves, we're voting Alandria. We don't care who she goes to the end with. Y'all voted Taylor?
I know, that's wild. I was so, his name got called first. I was just like, absolutely not. What the hell?
I lost my mind because when you and I spoke yesterday, I told you I was like, most likely Jeremiah and probably Nick. I said Nick and Alandria probably would be favorite girl, favorite boy. Boy, was I wrong because Alandria's favorite girl. But I told you about Sierra. I told you Sierra was going to be, she was edging up on Shelly. And she was called. So I was not expecting Jeremiah to be in the position he was in. These people voted to put Jeremiah in that situation. We talked about Huda having followers. We talked about Ace having followers.
Yeah.
What we did not anticipate was Taylor sneaking through.
But Taylor's only there because people want to see Orlando with somebody, right? Do you know what I mean? That's the only way. And it's just ridiculous.
They could have done Alandria a solid by getting rid of Taylor. I wouldn't have been mad if it was Taylor that went home versus Jeremiah. That would have been okay for me. Even if Austin
100%. I would be fine with that. I would be fine with Pepe going, Austin going.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It should have been Pepe and Hannah, to be honest, as a matching pair. That's what
I'm saying. This is why I said production is playing you. The production has chosen Huda as their girl, their it girl.
Yeah.
They saw her have the conversation. They probably encouraged the conversation with Pepe, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that she can secure her safety in that.
That's going to be so awkward, mate.
Exactly.
It's going to be so awkward.
And they wanted to give way so that there's no blocks. There's no stumbling blocks for Huda. This was Huda and Austin manipulation set up. Do you know that these people clock everything we post? They know what we don't like. They know what we hate. They know who we are not rocking with. They've known about this Austin propaganda that we've been throwing out there for weeks now, and they are purposefully keeping Austin in there.
I'm happy. Well, Austin, actually, no, they've just gone to Casa, so it's not going to matter anyway, is it? Because Austin's trapped with a mind.
Austin, that's what I'm saying. Is that look, Austin has shooters. There are people that believe in this Austin and Amaya fairy tale.
Maybe
a fairy tale,
or just kept him in just to keep admiring because people do like Amaya.
And that's
but not as much as
I wish people could actually stop paying attention to how the producers operate. Like I work in the industry, so I've seen the manipulation. I've been on sets of Love and Hip Hop. I see the stuff that they tell these cast members to do so that it drums up some sort of hype. And
Yeah.
that's what you saw yesterday. Them keeping that deliberation away from us was a tactic.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's not, but the result is still the result. Do you know what I mean?
The result is the result.
And also, like, Ace has been spreading his propaganda about Jeremiah for a very long time. Do you know what I mean? So that hasn't helped. It hasn't helped.
I'm sure it hasn't helped, but I'm gonna be honest. To quote Finnick O'Dare from Hunger Games, remember who the real enemy is, because y'all are losing the plot. Y'all are losing the actual plot. The
Not
plot
Hunger Games.
yes, the plot is Black women should always be the only option. I don't care who Alandria and Shelley put on their back like a backpack. They're getting to that final. If I have to push them there myself. If it's Ace, great. If it's Zach, great. I don't care. I think people keep forgetting that last season was such a huge win for the Black community. These producers don't want that nonsense. They were shocked last season.
I can see that.
They were like, how did y'all finesse this? 2 Black winners? Oh, okay. We got fun for y'all this season. That's why they packed it with all these MAGAs to make sure that there's no wiggle room. Now they've added in anti-Palestinian IDF soldier with a Palestinian woman in the villa. Isn't that a gap on its own?
Is that confirmed? Or is that just a alleged?
No, that is true. He is an IDF soldier. Like, you go on his Instagram, it's all there. It's all there. It's just like I see the real puppet masters for what they are, and I'm not going to fool myself into believing that Ace is this overlord that people think he is, because this is what, if there's one thing I've noticed is they've set up this game in a way where they're using who they feel like is best against Black Twitter. And because Black women have exercised multiple times, anytime we watch Love Island, we don't want Black love, right? We say it all the time. We get on Twitter. We don't want Black love. We want swirl love, right? Yeah. Oh, trust me, Twitter is a monster on its own.
I just can't. Anyway, go on. So
yeah, there's a lot of anti-Black love people on Twitter, and that's why this Nicolandria ship has gone so far to a point where I don't know if it's the delusion that's driving it as far as it's gone. Because I saw it on the news here, and I was like, what the are we doing here? On the news? Why is the news talking about Nicolandria?
Yeah.
The country is burning down, and this is what y'all talking about? What is going on? And that's exactly the point. So I am excited for the bombshells, though, because as soon as I saw Zach, when I saw Zach, let me tell you how my heart went ba-bump. I said, oh, that's my man. Oh, my man.
Zach is a good-looking guy. He really
Zach,
is.
if you didn't watch BB UK that season,
Zach,
the propaganda against Zach that season in the UK pissed me off because they voted Zach off, mainly because of who he was close with in the house.
Who was he close with? Do you remember?
He was close with the other Black girl. Oh, I forgot her name. She's African. What is her name?
Let me have a look.
Oh, if you can find it. Yeah, I forgot her name. He and her were like two peas in a pod. Like, even though he had a girlfriend on the outside, I swore there was chemistry there because the play fighting, the hugging, the cuddling, the head rubs, I was just like, oh, that's your girl. Y'all go together. And like, she's already like posted on her social media supporting him already. Because they're still friends.
They're still friends. Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, 23. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Zach is that's a good scout right there. Whoever chose Zach, you just climbed up my list. You just climbed up my list. You did your big one. You did your big one because that is a bombshell. That's a bombshell.
I hope he comes across well. Like I didn't watch that. Oh, this is when Chanel Jenkins. Oh, I think I vaguely remember this.
Yeah. This was it was an okay season because I think once Zach left, the season just turned into a whole bunch of nonsense. Like these white people were just skating on by. They were just getting rid of anything color in that house.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's British, isn't it?
So I'm
That's
hoping that we can really see Zach's personality because on BB UK he was a dope guy, super dope, very easy to really like. There were a lot of propaganda about him being misogynistic and all this stuff. That was not true. I think it was because he called the black girl, he called her a woman, and they were play fighting, and he said, "Sit down, woman," and they were like, "Oh, there goes that red pill stuff," and I was just like, because he said woman, y'all doing the most, but okay. So I'm excited about Zach. I think he might. I'm hoping he goes for Olandria rather than Shelly. I'm hoping he goes for Olandria rather than Shelly because I feel like Shelly's gonna have fun with it, but Olandria is dead set on sticking with Taylor, and we need her to move.
I don't know if he's gonna move. Like, I don't know if that's her type.
I mean, for me, it's either he might go for either Olandria or Ciara. I'm being honest. Ciara seems more like I think the type he would go for. I'd be surprised. Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that the atomic bomb of Adriana is in there. Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like all the guys are gonna try and go for her, no?
Yeah, forget it.
Yeah.
Adriana's just gonna sweep up. She's
single, so there's that as well. Do you know what I mean? Well, Frida Space saying, but Olandria was a countryman, exactly. Hey, El Michelle, how you doing?
I don't see a country guy in any of these bombshells, though.
Say again?
None of these black male bombshells are giving country.
Are they not country? No. She's gonna stick with Taylor. That's the thing, and it's just gonna be like the thing is, Taylor's gonna come back with a white woman. Yeah.
I see the writing on the wall. I see the writing on the wall.
That's gonna happen, and then Olandria's gonna get a wake up call. Yeah. She's gonna be like, oh,
yeah,
oh, you don't like me.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be hard to determine who the girls are gonna like. I feel bad for this whole IDF guy that they've got in there because this is it's not a good position to put any woman in, and they've put Huda in that situation, and that's just
what's that? What you mean? Say it again.
The Israeli guy that they have in there versus Huda being Palestinian. So I
think that's weird.
They're moving weird this season.
That's a weird flex.
For me, it's given very sinister to go from having Austin, someone who is anti-black woman, coupled up with a black woman, and then go for an Israeli guy who's very clearly proud of his country's massacre. So I don't know.
But like, is Huda Palestinian or she's Middle Eastern or she's specifically Palestinian?
Yeah. So it's a tough one. People are speculating that they might bring Jeremiah as a bombshell. I don't think that's happening.
I don't think so. I want that to happen, but I don't think it's happening.
That's not happening.
No,
Let's be honest. It's not happening. If it happens, Huda is running straight to that man's arms.
And he's going to push her out of the way and then go for his girl.
Right? So that's another thing. Adriana, if you like this man so much, why didn't you pack your bag? Your raggedy duffel bag is holiday.
Nah, man. No. No, don't do that. You literally that's day 2. That was day 2. That's crazy.
It don't matter. She should have gone.
No.
Listen.
You know who should have gone before and she wouldn't be crying? Hannah should have gone when Charlie left.
Hannah should have definitely gone, but
that's the thing.
Yeah, it was a frustrating episode because I felt like emotions were high and everybody were, feeling a certain way about how the votes went. But I think that people are forgetting that these are human beings because I've seen a lot of hate under Huda's comments, a
yeah.
lot of hate under Nick's comment. People are going out there, reaching out to Nick's job. He works in a hospital. What are you people doing?
I think that's weird. I think that's actually very, very weird behavior. I
Like
just
someone they went under Ace's post and said he should pass away. Why would you write that? This is like we're taking this a little too seriously. This is not. It's a game show.
Yeah.
It's a
I think
game
people just get
show.
really invested, and like some people, a lot of unstable people, and then on the internet.
Yeah, like
I just think you see
was-
like the worst of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, a lot of these people, they're gonna walk out to a whole bunch of nonsense that they shouldn't. These are children. They're still all young in their 20s. Why are you giving them trauma? Like over a show. Over a show. Yeah, like do you guys realize that Ace is 22? You people have siblings around that age, cousins around that age. Can we all start using our frontal lobe? Because this is not normal behavior. And this is why I say I miss the days when this show was just in a small, close-knit community. Because now that it's gone global, all sorts of like psychopaths are creeping in and just saying whatever. It's not funny. Like I was just like very disturbed as I was going through the timeline because I was just like, what are we doing as a people?
Yeah, but you know you gotta take breaks. You can't be like on it a whole. The more you're on it, the more you're gonna see. Like, do you know what I mean? And you have to be personally responsible for what you consume as well.
It just became too much, and I was just like, I don't know what to say about you people. Like, it really isn't that deep. It really isn't that deep. Like, I went on there and I was like, y'all are acting like I saw a post of Tyreek. Tyreek.
Yeah.
You know what? Tyreek is still a menace. So Tyreek was on live and he was reacting to USA. And he was I think he was watching the episode where Ace had the boys set up like a ping pong date for him and Shelly.
Yeah.
And Nick was feeding Shelly as she was playing with Ace.
Yeah.
And Tyreek was like, yo, I like Ace, man. You see how he has these people in a row? You got Nick feeding Shelly. He's playing ping pong with his girl. He was like, you know what? Tell Ace that we need to tour America together. And I was like, oh no.
Seriously. Because I think that game recognizes game in that moment because Tyreek was also king of his villa.
Everybody's playing the game. This is what I'm saying. Everybody's playing the game. And you know why I say everybody's playing the game? Because yesterday was a good moment for these girls to vote out anybody else but Hannah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think like they made the wrong call. I think I understand why they voted Hannah, and I think they foreshadowed it when she was talking about Charlie, because she's already got a very strong connection on the outside who she misses. So I feel like that Hannah, although she did go all the way with Pepe, her heart's not in it, and I think they know it.
Yeah, like everybody. I think people are under the impression that the only person playing the game, because it's the only person we see aggressively playing, is Ace. Everybody's playing the game.
Of course, but Ace is playing a nasty game.
Nick played this game in a way where y'all got bamboozled by this man, because he got all 25 seconds from Sierra, and then he said, I we're still open, right? Yeah, we're still open. Like, I want to get to know Adriana. Adriana hasn't pulled him for chat. She hasn't initiated anything.
She has.
No, I'm saying after she started kissing Jeremiah.
Oh, Jeremiah, yeah.
So for him to dump on Sierra that quickly, gameplay.
That was definitely an error, and I feel like he's going to cry. Like Sierra's going to make him cry for that.
For me, it's game playing. You notice how anytime TJ brings Sierra coffee or breakfast,
he throws it away.
Game playing.
No, of course. And also, it's mixed messages, right? Because you're saying that you're open. You're telling me, or you're telling Sierra, be open. And she's like, and you know, he said to her, you have the freedom to talk to people. And she's like, I don't know what the fuck to do with that freedom, you know? And it's just like, you're basically, you're kind of saying that she's open by throwing away that tea. That's a symbol, you're mine. That's what that is. Like, so you're not saying it. So he's definitely playing games with her, but I wouldn't play games with Sierra, because once she snaps out of it, which she's snapping out of it, she's gonna make him cry.
And that's what I'm saying. He's under the delusion that he has a chance with Adriana. Cool. Yeah. You can play this is how I see it. Taylor made the decision to vote out Jeremiah because he wanted to be able to have more options.
Taylor made the decision. No, he didn't.
Wait, no. Hold on. I'm looking at this individual reasons as to why, because you guys are gonna hear those reasons tonight, and I don't want to hear Ace's name in anything else. Taylor made a decision. Yeah, Taylor made a decision.
What do you mean?
No, because whenever these
started from Ace propaganda from the beginning. He's been unapologetically hating on Jeremiah from the beginning.
I said, okay, so this is what I'm saying. Had it been the other way around, where the girls voted for the boys and the guys voted for the girls, and the girls voted Jeremiah off, would you guys have said that was Ace as well?
I would have said that Shelly is probably influenced by Ace, but I would say I'll put that down to Huda. But Huda would not let that happen.
Huda wouldn't let that happen. What do you mean? No, Huda wouldn't let it happen. Oh, y'all.
Actually, I don't think they would have. I don't think they would have voted. They would have voted for Austin.
No, they wouldn't have voted for Austin.
No, they absolutely would. Because Olandria knows that Austin is not feeling her. They would have voted for Austin.
Olandria knows that. Shelly,
he would have been the safest option to go for. They wouldn't have picked Pepe because he's with Hannah. They would have gone with Austin. There's no way they would have gone with Jeremiah. Absolutely not.
I keep telling y'all are missing the cues. Listen, El Michelle just said it. The top 3 couples are working together. Who are the top 3 couples, Sade? Who are the top 3 couples?
And Shelly, Olandria and Taylor, Nick and Sierra. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. And that's who were in the decision-making seat yesterday. Those are the people.
Doesn't matter. They didn't work together. They didn't work together when they made the decisions yesterday. They clearly weren't in sync because that was just
well, yeah, because the guys were shocked that Hannah was the option. They thought
exactly, and the girls were shocked too. Like, I feel like Huda's hung up in a moment. Yes, she is. But yeah, this is the thing. But there's no way they wouldn't vote Jeremiah. They would have voted out Austin.
Yeah, honestly,
it's the easiest thing to do. That's the thing.
Reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because majority of the women in the house like Austin. Like practically every one of them like Austin. Olandria's described him as her best friend. Shelly has described him as someone that she just feels very close to.
You believe Olandria when she said that that's her best friend?
Whether I believe it or not is not up to me. It's just what these people have said. And then on top of that, Olandria, Shelly, and Sierra, the one thing that these girls all agree on is that this Jeremiah and Huda situation is not good for the villa. They want it to stop. When Olandria and Taylor were sitting with Huda, what was the first thing that came out of her mouth? Yeah, Jeremiah, like if Jeremiah like used to treat me this way, and like when I was talking to TJ, I didn't get that. Like it's just not the same sometimes. Like Jeremiah, like Jeremiah would look at me from across the room, and I don't get that when TJ, like, when he's walking across the room. She brought it, and what did Olandria say? She was like, Huda, please don't start with that again, right?
Yeah.
So they're all fed up with that narrative.
Yeah, but that's coming from Huda's point of view. That's got nothing to do about Jeremiah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it has to do with Jeremiah. I'm saying that the choice yesterday was, if we keep these 2 people in the villa together, it might be a magnet thing where they circle back and work their way back to each other. We don't want that. Because Huda has not moved on. Huda has not, listen, You watched that clip, Sade.
Yeah.
Coulda wanted so much more in that moment. She was saying goodbye to this man, but also looking for reassurance that if she ends up out there,
she's looking for hope. That's what she's looking for.
and that's what these girls see, is that even with the fact that Jeremiah has been lip-syncing the crap out of Adriana since she's been in that villa, Coulda still has hope. That was their opportunity to kill that hope yesterday. Is no. We don't want to see that flame light. We don't want to see it.
I don't think so. I'm actually Michelle. This is what I think. She says no. The men just wanted to ensure their win and have an opportunity with Andrena. And how do you say it?
Andrena.
Andrena.
I don't know. Her name is weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Her name is weird.
I mean, it's just it throws me off a little bit time. But yeah, I think that's what it is. At the end of the day, like I think their egos are just a little bit hurt because they know as long as Jeremiah is around, they're not. They might be top dog when it comes to the boys, but when it comes to the girls are going to Jeremiah first. He will always catch their attention just because of how he looks, and that is competition to them. So they just like eliminated the competition. Fueled by Ace.
I'm telling you that everybody is playing a game, and the moment
of course everyone's playing a game, but it doesn't mean. But some people are playing the game better than others. Some people are being more heartless in their game playing. Some people are being fairer than others.
Yeah, heartless. That is a stretch.
No. Absolutely, there was no reason to send home Jeremiah other than hateration.
Blowing my heartless.
Other than hateration, that's all that was. Seriously, I'm not.
You're killing me.
I can never be too Ace.
These anti-Ace campaign only makes me root for this man more. Why? Because I see through the BS, and it's crazy how y'all don't see the game being played. Jeremiah, just like Ace, Nick, and all the other guys, they all came in to win.
I think you're mistaking it. It's just that, you know what? It's just like we can see the game in its entirety, but we can see who we like playing the game and who we don't. I don't like Ace playing the game.
I love it. I love that cutthroat, ruthless type of game. If you go slit your opponent's throat, then you
because it's not thingy.
You split it.
I don't like Ace's game either. Nah, I
love the way he's playing this game because when we've seen real game players, we've seen people who've played this game in a much more ruthless manner. People who have literally blown off heads just to get that money. And I'm not gonna buy the propaganda that Ace it's more ruthless than these people. We watch.
I think you're setting that standard. I'm definitely not. I'm just saying for Ace in his individuality in this villa, how he's moved is a bit mad for me. I don't like it. I don't like the way that he disregarded Shelley's feelings and kind of pushed her to the side to pick Amaya just for him not to even like the girl. I think that's weird. It's weird behavior. Also, the way he was just constantly talking about Jeremiah, no, it's weird behavior. Mind your friend. You can observe that someone is doing something that you don't like, but do you have to speak on it 24/7? Absolutely.
Wait, Sade, let me help you because I know it's hot in the UK. I know there's a lot of.
No, you don't have to help me, boo. Fine.
Let me help you. UK.
I can see it.
No, UK. Tyreek. How many times did Tyreek have Scott and Catherine's name in his beef suppers?
Exactly. And did we like it?
Y'all didn't like it. Y'all didn't like it.
Did we like it? Did we like his game when he was playing the game? We didn't like it.
He got to the end. He got to the end, even though you guys didn't like it. Even though you didn't like it.
I mean, what is that? I don't know if okay, what's the point there?
The point there is when it comes to how this game is played, whether aggressively, whether in a sneaky manner, it doesn't change the fact that everybody's playing. And
yeah, but no one's arguing that no one's playing a game. That's not the argument.
No. I'm saying no because you said that. You said that out of all the islanders, right? You feel like His is more cutthroat, more ruthless, more heartless, right? And I don't find it to be that, because I say this mainly from the point of view of seeing how Tyreek played that season with Scott and Catherine. I've never seen anything like what Tyreek did. Tyreek deadass had all these people. The entire villa was talking about Catherine. These people, we were barely seeing them. We were barely seeing any conversations that they were having. But the reasoning for why Tyreek had this campaign against Scott was Scott, every time they asked Scott, how's everything going with Catherine? Oh, it's great. That's it. He doesn't elaborate. There was no valid reason for that campaign. This situation, there's a valid reason, because Jeremiah has said out of his own mouth that if I win, oh, hold on, you know what would be crazy? If we win, he's thinking about winning already. So why would I not suspect you as a game player, me being a game player myself, and think, hold up, yo, we both playing this game. But
I get what you're saying, but we know this. So like, what's the revelation? Like, we know that. We know that.
The revelation is, don't hate the player, hate the game. That's the revelation, Sade. Don't hate
but
the
we
player.
know we hate the game anyway, but like the players that are in the game, that's what we're commenting on. I don't like how Ace is in the game.
Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game.
No one can make me like Ace. It's not.
Listen, I'm thoroughly enjoying Ace, because I feel like last season we got a whole bunch of Black women sobbing, nothing but tears up and down that villa. And this season, aside from Huda and Hannah crying, I ain't seen not one Black woman cry. And that's fine for me. That's fine for me.
That's yeah. I know Amaya did cry.
Amaya doesn't count. But I ain't seen not one chocolate sister cry. Okay? No dark MAC makeup running down their face. No P32 makeup rushing down their foundation, rushing down their face, and that's fine for me.
Girl, I think you need to pause on that one until let's watch tonight's episode and see if there's gonna be tears, because I have a feeling.
Listen, I'm loving it, because this is probably the first season where everybody is preying on one person's downfall. And I think that if you guys think you were disappointed by yesterday's result, you're gonna be disappointed by whoever wins this season if everybody keeps voting just so.
Yeah. You know what? To be fair, it's so fun. It's like it's very chaotic, and it's like it's very hard to predict. And I think that is partly because the let's say the universe, the Love Island US universe has grown. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's hard to predict. But then I feel like it will become like the UK, where we know who we want to win, but the public never lets it happen.
Yeah, like I think
that's standard for the UK. So
yeah, I think that's what people are missing this season, is that back when we could decide who won, we don't have that anymore now, because now a lot of people after last season blowing up are now tuned in a way that they shouldn't even be tuned in. Okay? House husbands are tuned in.
No, but I love that though.
I don't. I actually don't, because a lot of these people don't know the show history. They don't know the battle that we've had to fight to get our Black sisters up in these ranks that they've been in. But they're coming in, and they're coming in a flux, because now we have an entire MAGA Facebook moms who are determined to get Austin to that final one way or another, to the point where they're like, we love Ace and Austin. Oh, Ace and Austin are like, they're our faves to win. Since when? When?
I mean, that's what we deal with every year. Thank you, Elsie. Guys, can you please like the live? Hey, Saf, how you doing?
It's giving agenda. It's giving y'all trying to do that Donald Trump 2020 nonsense, and we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't care who these girls are coupled up with. If it's guys from Casa, great. If it's the OG Island boys, even better. I'm getting these girls to the final. because we cannot be in a situation where we are in the worst possible political climate ever and get Trumpy, Trumpy, 100K. The devil's a liar. The devil is a liar. I'm not doing that. Not on my watch. So I don't care who the best villain is, who the worst villain is. I think that it sucks that Shelly's getting a lot of hate because of her connection with Ace. And I think that is where I'm just like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? You know, like Shelly's you got people comparing Shelly to Adriana, and I'm like, why are we doing comparisons?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like, well, someone posted, that Shelly was ugly in comparison to Adriana, and I was like, okay, all right. If that's the one you want to die on, cool.
That's a weird take.
There are men who are watching this season who says Huda is the baddest female in that villa. I said, really? Really?
Well, some people might think that Iris is like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, there's going to always be different perspectives. Like, do you have to indulge in those perspectives? No.
Yeah. I think it just upsets me because if a Black woman had done majority of the things that Huda did in the first 2 weeks, they would have been calling for her head on a spike.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
On a spike. And it seems like Huda has just gotten a slap on the wrist, and then they've given her whatever she wanted. And that for me is where I'm like, we're losing sight of the real purpose of why Black women are supporting Black women on this show. Is don't get lost down the rabbit hole. Don't get lost down this whole who hates who's jealous of whom. All of that doesn't matter. What matters is they want you guys to lose sight of why we're voting. We vote because there isn't a lot of Black women who've won this season. Not in UK, not in US. And we need to continue that traction. So I'm hoping, I don't like these bombshell guys, the other Black guys, like, they're not
the greatest. They're not the greatest.
The one with the bushy hair, his face
they
looks
both
like
got bushy hair.
Yeah, I think he was the one with the basketball in his photo on Instagram. I can't remember his name. What was his name?
JD. Hold on, let me just ring.
What was his name?
JD, isn't it? This guy?
Is it JD?
This one or the other one?
It's the
oh, sorry.
It's the one after you swiped on the tattooed one, not this one. He's not cute either. This one, yeah. Chris is not doing it for me. His face looks like I can't do this. Like, this is a struggle.
He's not for me, but he can be cute for someone.
This is a struggle.
He's
Do
not.
you hear me? The struggle is utterly real. The other one with the tattoo, he reminds me of.
Oh, hey.
He reminds me of this one TikTok, this prison TikTok that I saw of this light-skinned brand that was like that was attacking this white man.
Yeah.
And the white man was like, the white man had just come into prison and he was like, oh, talking nonsense. And the prison brand was like, oh, you talking to me? And he was just like, yeah. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he walked out into the prison and he was like, anyone touches this ass before me is dead.
Oh my God.
Like, whoa. Okay. He reminds me of that guy. Like he gives, I think he looks West Indian.
I don't know. To be fair.
He does though.
Yeah, he may be. He looks a bit Samoan to me, to be fair.
Oh my goodness. The tattoos are horrendous this season. What is this?
They really are. I don't know.
What is the tattoo?
Hey Jordan, I didn't see you there. You're good.
Yeah, he's not doing it for me. Who was the Austin reject that was there as well? Was his name Zach too?
Reject? Who?
Oh, okay. He's not bad looking. The other Black guy, he's not bad looking.
They look very similar to me.
He's not bad looking.
He's short. I don't want to know how tall he is.
He's like an Allen Iverson reject, so we'll take that.
Okay. Chris.
Yeah, Chris is not. Okay, yeah, this guy.
Zach.
What is this?
Austin 2.0.
He looks like Ian Sterling. What is this? Like
He does look like Ian, so he could
what
be.
is this? Ian.
Oh my god.
Come to the front if this is you, Ian. Come to the front.
Yeah.
Come to the front. Because I see you. What is this? This is not what we asked for. It actually isn't what we asked for.
It isn't. It
isn't what we asked for. The girls are stunning. Coco. Oh,
Yeah.
Coco. Zach, look at that man. That man is fine. Oh my gosh.
He's a good looking man, I'm not gonna
That
lie.
man is fine.
He's the best looking out of them.
He is the only good looking out of all of them.
Yeah. No, I feel like he could be cute, but there's something about how he's holding his face here. It maybe looks like a fake smile. I don't know.
We need to see them in motion first.
Yeah.
Let's see them in motion because this is
And his hair looks like it needs lotion. That's the other thing. This is too much lotion. And this is, I don't know what this is. It looks moisturized, but no, not for me.
Look moisturized.
And I don't like this necklace fit.
Yeah.
Let me see his tattoos actually. Oh, Graham, what's that? I don't know what that says. Okay, no, not as bad as the rest. Also,
I mean, I wish you could go on their Instagram pages, like for Chris mainly, because I feel like I saw his Instagram page and his photos looked much better than whatever that was.
Probably. Brian Elson said Brian's caution tape tattoo is a full warning. Probably.
Facts.
Probably.
It's a red flag.
That is.
Red flag.
To be fair, the wolf. I don't like anyone.
The
like,
world is your
face. These faces, like the thingy faces.
Yeah,
like,
I don't like those. I don't like those
Al
tattoos.
Pacino, what is this? This is a bullet hole.
Is that Megan Fox? Oh,
That's what I thought.
boy.
I thought it was Megan Fox.
Yeah, you telling your type already. You telling us exactly what you're looking for. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You don't need to come back.
JD.
Yeah, I thought Elon was cute initially, and then
yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah,
It's a shame.
Coco
yeah.
is stunning. Coco is stunning. Who's the other girl? Oh, you were struggling with the other girl's name. I think her name is Grayson. Grayson.
Is it Grayson?
Yeah,
Okay.
Grayson. Yeah, Grayson. She's pretty. I think she's the one that kissed Taylor. That's his type. That's his type.
Oh, sugar.
That is
Yeah,
his type
I think so.
to a
I
T.
think so. Yeah.
I knew Coco was gonna go for Nick. Coco, they about to be an Oreo, okay? I knew she was gonna go for Nick, but Zach, God bless that man, because that man. Whoever gets Zach, I might be rooting for y'all. I don't know. Y'all might be my new clients because I can't let Zach go home. Not all the way to the UK. I need that man in that villa.
Honestly,
I need that man in that villa.
Well, I do. Do we know the ages? No, not yet, actually.
He needs to. I think Zach is like 26. I want to say he's like 25, 26. Or maybe younger than that. Because I don't remember how old he was when he did BB UK.
That was 2 years ago.
So maybe like 24, 25.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. Listen, someone reposted all of those BB UK clips that I used to like. I used to just drool over, and I was just like, damn, how did I forget how fine this man was? He was the only reason I watched that season religiously.
I'm
because,
serious.
ooh.
Yeah, I think he's
Oh,
definitely
my
the
bros.
ladies' attention for sure.
Jawbone crazy. Jawbone crazy. I don't know how my girls are not gonna fold for this one because I would. If it was me, my knees would buckle. My knees would buckle. But I do love that they have the girls going to Casa this season. rather
Yeah.
than boys.
Yeah.
And from the pictures that I saw, Huda did the Miguel where she jumped up and clicked her heels.
Oh, did she?
She did. I was like, uh-oh.
That's
She's
funny.
excited.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
she should be. Do you know what I mean? She's single.
She is
so
single.
she can enjoy herself guilt
She needs
free.
to stay away from Zach. I need her to stay away from Zach.
Well,
I
if
need
Zach's
her-
smart, if they like each other, if Zach's smart, he should absolutely go with Huda. Because then he'll stay.
You know who I think he should go for?
Mm.
I think he should go for
Andrina.
No. Because I feel like Audrina. I don't know. I feel like she might go for one of the black guys because she's already given me that she's into black men, which is rare for a Dominican.
Okay.
Very rare. Very, very rare.
Really?
But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I had a Dominican roommate when I was in college, and her love for Italian, anything white, crazy.
Okay.
Crazy. But yeah, I think it would have to be based off of who all these girls are feeling. Ideally, the best person for him would probably be Ciara. Ellen would most likely go for Huda. If he's the game player that I think he's going to be, he's gonna go for Huda.
Who? Sorry?
Ellen.
Ellen.
Elon,
Okay.
whatever his name is. I think what's his name? What's Zach? White Zach?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, White Zach. Let's go with that. White Zach is probably gonna go for Iris very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it's gonna be a toss-up between Chris and the other black guys, between Shelly and Olandria. And it might just be on vibes only if the girls are interested in moving. I think Shelly, most definitely, if she finds a connection with someone there, she might bring someone back. She really might. I think she might. Olandria, I don't have faith in Olandria. Olandria thinks Taylor walks on water.
I think Olandria is not doing anything. It's just not in her nature to anyway. So if she does, that'll be really out of character. Shelley, I think Ace has been laying it on so thick recently. I don't think she's going to do anything. I want her to, but I honestly don't think she's going to. I think Ciara, because of the falling out with Nick, she's more likely to bring back someone.
I honestly think it's the other way around. I think Shelly knows that. She knows that Ace is hold on.
Mm-hmm. Let me get some comments. Is he like Jacob on Twilight with the wolf? Maybe. It looks like it. No, we don't know in ages. El Michelle said those girls are locked into their couples. Ciara, Shelley, Olandria will come back by themselves. I don't know about Ciara. That's the only one. Shelley and Olandria, I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure. I'm about 80% sure that they will, unless they see the guys acting a fool at the villa. Yes, exactly. So if they get proof, then they will switch up the game.
I think that's what they should do. They should give the girls a little clue. I think Ciara, if she sees Nick, because I'm sorry, Nick is not waiting on this girl.
No.
He's going to move crazy. Crazy. I think Ace will titter back and forth on moving crazy and worried about his image or how it'll make him look if he does too much. And that's what I'm interested in seeing is I want to see if he moves differently than what he's been saying from the very beginning. If he's touchy-feely with these girls, but he was giving Amaya the Heisman, that's when we'll know. I think for the other guys, they're pretty much free to do whatever they want. Pepe can Pepe to the moon.
Yeah.
Austin, one of these girls are gonna pick Austin just to come back into the villa. That's it.
Yeah.
Nobody's
like one of those girls and Pepe, Austin. That's easy.
Yeah, that's an easy in.
Easy in. Yeah, absolutely easy
in. I think the guys that are gonna be the toughest to convince are the guys that are in a couple or seeming to be in a solid couple. And I think Taylor Taylor's already his mouth is watering. Watering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to see something crazy. I know Ariana said that there was probably gonna be a twist. I'm not sure what that twist is about.
Yeah.
The twist needs to be twisted, because if it's not twisted, keep it. keep it. Keep it. Let's not do twists that don't twist.
Needs to be Jeremiah coming
Let's
back.
not do that.
That's what I'm concerned.
Did you see the landmines that they dropped in UK?
What?
I said, did you see the landmines that they dropped in the UK?
No, what do you mean?
Those 4 bombshells?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So we went through that. I didn't know what you meant. I hope the twist is Jeremiah as well. El Michelle. Yeah, no. Just UK is just not even. It's just not even.
It's just not. See,
rubbish.
I asked you, Sade. I said, is Shakira a friend or a foe? I think your sister's a foe. I think she's a solid foe.
I don't have I can't lie. First of all, I do like a little bit of a villain every now and again. But I don't know.
She's giving foe, man. That little giggle.
But she will.
No man is going to tell me that he thinks he's better suited with me over my friend, and I'm gonna giggle. I'm gonna be like, do you mean by that? Hold on. Why would you say that? I would be on my Maura Higgins. Hold on. I gotta tell my friend. He's not gonna do her like that. That's the energy that I need. And a lot of these new girls, there's no girls girl. They're not. They don't have each other's back. I miss the OG seasons, because Moira was like, "Damn, my relationship with you, Curtis. That's more important than you. It's more important than you." So. She, for me, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way that she giggled at that, because I thought, would you like it if you saw a clip of Tony giggling with Harry saying this to her? You wouldn't like it. You would find it out of order. So it was just kind of like, I don't know. I really want the best for Tony, not even because she's American, but she just seems like a really solid girl, because when Harrison asked her, what does she feel about him moving? And she was just like, you're a bombshell. So you have to do what you have to do. I'm not going to say you can't move. That's your job. So go off, do what you need to do. Like, I'm cool, And I respect that, because you don't get a lot of women that say that. You get a lot of women that say they're cool, like Meg, and blow their top.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. So I really think she deserves like someone solid coming in for her. I said it from the beginning. Harrison's not the one.
No, he's not. But I can't like it. I do have to go.
Yeah.
Look at the time. It's like after 12. I need to.
Oh, Lord.
I can talk about this all night, but I got work tomorrow. So, guys, gonna have to wrap it up there. Thank you, Erin, so much.
This has been awesome. Love debating with you, Charlie.
Yes, definitely.
You can keep hating on Ace. It's fine.
Say that again.
I said you can keep hating Ace. It's fine. We're gonna thrive. I'm gonna get you an Ace shirt. It's okay. I'm gonna get you an Ace shirt, a merch, a hat. Get you all of that.
Absolutely not. Can you imagine? But no, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Please thank Erin as well for her contribution every night. It's amazing. Just hearing her opinions and stuff and everything like that. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video or a live. Tomorrow there is a chance that I may not go live, only because I'm going out and I don't know what time I'm going to get back. If I go where I'm going, I should be, but if I so there's that. And then Wednesday, I'm doing my last episode, recording my last episode with Aunties Can Never. So I will be late. I'm going to do a live, but I think Erin, you were saying it actually that night on Wednesday night, I might do a live after Love Island USA. and do that, because I can stay up anyway, and then I don't have an early morning on Thursday. So that might be the thing. So it's going to be a little bit not scheduley this week. It's going to be a little bit up and down. So just bear with me. If you follow the page, and you'll see what's happening. Okay, cool. All right, guys, I will see. Oh, actually, other thing is, because Aunties is wrapping up, I'm probably going to start like a Instagram group if people are interested in that, just to kind of like chat through things and like maybe send stuff to each other and everything like that. If you guys want to do that, let me know. Message me on Instagram, Shale Salami Official, and I will add you to the group. Okay, cool. All right then, guys, have a good one. Good night. I will see you tomorrow or Wednesday or the next day. See you later. Bye. What's the other schedule? Oh, where's it going? There we go. Bye.